To test your vibration so that you know what you're currently attracting and manifesting in your life right now. What is up, my friends? I know a few of you guys have requested this video, so here I am bringing it to you. Remember, if you always have something you want to watch, drop it in the comments, and if it applies to this channel, I will bring it for you. So anyways, let's dive in because this is a really important topic. Now, in order for you to test your vibration so that you know what you're attracting, you know what you're manifesting in your life, you first want to understand what the law of vibration is, what makes up your vibration, and some other universal laws of energy and, all that stuff. So the universal law of vibration teaches us that everything, it has its own unique vibrational frequency, and that everything is on a vibrational frequency. It's unique and everyone has it. Everything in the universe is on a vibration, and it's in a unique pattern. And in order for you to experience anything, you must be a vibrational match to it. Things come together just like puzzle pieces. So if you're not like a puzzle piece matched to it, it's not going to be brought into your reality. So, but it's possible to whenever you shift. So if that freaked you out, don't worry. Don't freak out, because you can obviously shift your vibration. So that's law of vibration. Now, what makes up your vibration is just simply four things. It is your spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional plane. Meaning physical, not just in the way you act, but your body posture, what you're eating. If you're putting any, not just illegal drugs, but legal drugs into your body, those all make up your vibration. So physical plane, mental plane, not just your thoughts, but this is why we talk about neuro-linguistic programming, your belief system at a core level, what you're programming in your body, just like a robot is. That's huge. That makes up your mental plane. Your emotional plane, what you're allowing yourself to feel. And spiritual plane, not just, your higher self, but how you're allowing yourself to connect to everything in the world, like the people around you, your environment. So those are the four planes. Those make up your vibration. Now, some other universal energies and laws you want to understand in order to put your vibration to the test is law of oneness and law of correspondence. Now, law of oneness teaches us that everything already exists. So whatever you want, yay, good news, it already exists, okay? But law of correspondence teaches us that as above, so below, as within, so without. So basically what this translates to is that whatever you are a match to, just like the law of vibration, you will be like in reality of. So think of everything. Law of correspondence is like, basically states that everything is like a parallel reality in a sense. So if I were to draw a picture, imagine that you are here on the ground, and the ground represents your reality, your current reality. And then here is everything. Everything you want is up here, or anything that you're currently not experiencing that you want is up here. And everything is on a segment, right? Everything's on the segment because that's what represents the law of correspondence. So if everything's on a segment, in order to experience it in your life, all you have to do is get on the segment of it. But how do you get on the segment of it? How do you bring the law of correspondence into your reality? You bring it into your reality by matching it using the law of vibration. So what you want to do is, when you understand these universal energies, when you understand that everything I want already exists and everything is in parallel realities, and in order for me to jump into that parallel reality, I just need to match the vibration of it. You first want to understand, you then want, not first, because this will probably be like the second or third step. You then want to understand that what is you want to find out what the vibration is of that which you want and where you're at currently. And it doesn't so matter where you're at currently, because you're not going to be there anymore. It does matter where you're at currently. It does, but it doesn't matter if you're currently right now in a bad state, because after watching this video, you will be able to shift. So don't get all sad about yourself, oh my gosh, I'm doomed. So that's just what I meant right there. But so once you understand where you're at, clearly you take note of your vibration and what's going on currently in your life. You can kind of understand if you're not having the best financial or relationship or look or whatever you want to call it in your life. You can kind of understand some, maybe the beliefs that are going on, how your actions, how maybe one of these four planes you're not playing them out in alignment with something that you would be playing out on those four planes if you were to have that of what you want. So you'll first want to, take note of that. What am I maybe doing wrong here? But don't really dwell on that, and don't really spend much time on that, because this is what I mean by it doesn't really matter. Because as long as you're doing and this is really key, is like, as long as you focus on and primarily and solely on like what you want and are primarily focusing on matching the person who thinks in the way, acts in the way, eats in the way, does all of those four planes that I just addressed earlier. As long as you're focusing on that and matching those 4 planes, it's absolutely inevitable. For you to experience it. So when I say put your vibration to the test, I literally mean do it. So get clear on what it is you want, identify the vibration of that which you want, see what maybe you're doing wrong, but remember, don't spend much time there. Don't spend much time there at all. Just focus on what you can now adjust to match it. And if you're totally unsure, I actually create on how to match it, what maybe you're doing wrong, or how to even get a clear idea on what it is you want, because I know some people aren't even sure what their purpose is, what they truly want in life. I actually created a mini course. The details are going to be below for you guys, but it's a 4 steps of mastery creation. It talks specifically about that. So this is going to be available in the description for you guys. But what I mean about putting it out into the test is you simply, once you identify that, you want to simply embody those feelings. And this is why I always say is become delusional, because right now it is not your reality. But when you make that true shift, it becomes your reality. So you are being delusional, but who cares? Because being delusional works. So it works for your benefit, right? So it doesn't matter. So after you do this, after you identify what it is, you want to go out and just simply live your life now. Go out and perceive life not like you typically would before, because typically before you acted life with a certain, thought pattern and action pattern and belief pattern, all this stuff. But you're still going to go out, you can do the same actions, but in a different mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional plane, and watch your results skyrocket. Because it doesn't so matter what you do, and what strategy you have, how much work, effort you put in, all that stuff. If your energy, if your vibration is not in the vibration, if you're not in the vibrational match of it, if you're not in alignment with that of what you want, because science teaches us that this goes before everything. So that's why I teach you guys on vibration and universal energies more so over strategies and things like that, even though I do give some of that here and there. But that's not going to give you guys what you truly need if this isn't first taken care of. So like I said, if this is something you're struggling with, I did create a mini course. It's money get back guarantee in the description below. But go out today. And if this seems hard for you, I usually am not someone to say start small. Clearly BLIVE is dream big, live large, But like I said, your belief system has a lot to do with this. So if you're going from one extreme to the another, and you're not someone who is used to doing extreme stuff, it's going to mess you up. So if you're trying to put something to the test, do it something really small and easy for you to believe. That way it's it happens really fast and quickly for you, so that you can build that certainty and belief and faith a lot stronger and quicker, versus going for this extreme thing and being I'm beat up, and then getting all this evidence back and forth oh, it doesn't work, but it only works because one of the 4 things weren't mastered yet, so that's why it didn't work. But then you think it didn't work, and so it creates this downward spiral. So that's why I say, if this seems complicated or hard, or oh, I don't know if I can do it, start small with maybe putting your vibration to the test with manifesting a penny, or manifesting, whatever seems small to you. Okay. I have a hard time with saying stuff that's small, because I always like to dream big, live large. And I know probably a lot of people on this channel do too. So if you're someone who wants to go really big, do it. There's nothing even if you're not a millionaire now and you want to get $1 million by the end of this year, or $1 million plus, you can totally do that, just as long as you're following those 4 things. That is the formula. That's the secret sauce. Not really, because now it's on YouTube, and actually it's been on YouTube forever, but I just put it in a short little less than 10-minute video here for you guys. So that is it, guys. I love you guys so much. As always, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe with the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you're updated anytime I make a video, since I'm bringing them every other day for you guys. And as always, dream big, live large, and be live. I love y'all so much. Test that vibration, baby. Do not Go out, living your life mediocre. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.